Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. Let me first humbly apologize for my lateness. I had another function this morning, which was a meeting at the Harbour Street Craft Market. But what transpired in the wee hours of this morning threw everything out of perspective. There was a large fire at the shoe market, which falls within the constituency, and I had to be there from morning. So just ask that you accept my apology. You know, it's not something that I'm used to. Normally I would be here. Anyway, let us give first thanks to the Almighty who caused us in his deliberation for us to be here. So we have to give thanks. I will say thank you to the orchestrator of this program here, because it speaks to the volume that we ask. Give us so that we can give back. And I must commend the person who is in charge of this noble cause. But let me say to the community that as I look out into the audience, I see 90% children. And I would hope that the parents are here. I see a number of parents, but I would love to see many more, because a community is built by members of the community. Whatever we say about a community, it is safe to say it about the members of the community, because it is the doings of the members that will make a community. For many years now, Flower Hill has been a community that is in the grouping of peace, harmonious, and industrious. Many a times we have heard situations, and we must not believe that it don't happen, but those are sporadic. You are set above the rest of the communities in St. James, and you must continue to strive to maintain such noble name. The community of Flower Hill, maybe because it is so far away from other communities, have been a self-sufficient, very industrious and independent community. They ask not for much, but for a small portion of what makes life comfortable. And I implore of you, those who have been doing, to continue to do, because it is in the interest of not you alone, but those who you have brought here and you have been contracted to make sure that they have a good life. From my point, I am going to say to you that as a person who seeks to represent not only this community but other community, that it is my desire, it is my intention, it is my aim to work very closely with you to create that community which we can always be proud of. Let me say, I won't stay any longer because I see you have a very lengthy program, that continue to pray for me as I will do for you, so that we can work together to achieve together, so that we can live harmoniously together in a better community. Thank you.
Mr. Clark, we want to thank you for that speech and of course for still making it to our program. Next we have Kenisha Rowe doing a poem.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Poem from a well-known and famous linguist, and I don't know, mostly it was made known, but Mrs. Louise Bennett Coffin. On my way to Londilo by Louise Bennett. On my way to Londilo, I never knew where I was going. So me see a bus a come and me flag it down. Me going and take me seat as usual. From me going, me smell one sweet scent. Me turn round and see one lady with one ripe banana. Me say, lady, please me I beg you two of your ripe banana. She no answer. Me say, dog? She no answer. Me say, Janka? She no answer. Anyway, one mind say, just talking to your Macedonian style. So me just say, dog? She no answer. Janka? She look up at me. Me say, please, me I beg you two of your right banana. She give me, but it did mash. Anyway, me eat and throw away the skin. We drive. Tell me here while lady say, I must land all this. So me stop the bus and me come off. When me come off, me did feel like me want to. Me ask one lady, Miss, where the toilet there? She dragged me so, and she dragged me so, and she dragged me so, till me doing on me pants. Me did see the JP and the Prime Minister over there, so and me won't go over there too. So one man say just buckle your knee and walk with style. So me buckle my knee and walk with style. When me go over there, everybody, me just say too. And me no say never did me. Ayaya.
Miss Rowe, thank you for that one. We now invite guest speaker, woman, Corporal Cameron.
Madam Chairperson, Ms. Stacey and Scarlett, Mr. Sterling, President of the Cardiac Association, Ms. Yvette Coley, member of the Jamaica Ambassador Program, Mr. Uri Clark, and I invite you guests, ladies, gentlemen, children, good morning. Good afternoon, I'm sorry. In the interest of time, I will not speak from my prepared speech. I will just talk to you a little about missing persons. In recent times, we have been having a great number of reports about missing persons. And with those reports, there are many that goes unreported. So, my plea to you today is, if you are in a family or a friend of someone who goes missing for an unexplainable period of time, it doesn't have to be 24 hours. Just a period of time has passed within which that person should have spoken to someone, you're not aware of that person's whereabouts, please come to the police and make a report. We will begin investigations. It doesn't matter how much time has passed, because we are seeing in recent times where persons are reporting persons that have gone missing for maybe 2 months or even more. And what you need to understand is that as a parent, guardian, caretaker, you will be held responsible if whilst that child is missing, something goes wrong and you had not reported that person missing, you can be charged for negligence. With that said, also I had wanted to speak about child abuse. We live in a society where corporal punishment is the order of the day. I'm not saying anything is totally wrong with it. However, we must be careful how we beat our children. Bruising, scars, that is not acceptable. You need to find other methods to punish children. That's my thank you.
Alright, with that speech, I'm going to now invite Miss Yvette Colley, the leader of the Jamaica Ambassador Program.
Good afternoon, everyone. To our chairperson, Ms. Stacey Ann Scarlett, to Mr. Sterling, the head of the Citizens Association, to all our invited guests, Mr. Clark, and to our guest speaker, Corporal Cameron, and to everyone, to our parents and to our children.